a strong, independent Black woman, and I don't need a man. But why is you mad at me, girl? Why? Why y'all mad at me? Huh? You don't need a man. So why you so mad about my video about he don't choose you, he don't want you because of your education? You don't need a man, so it doesn't apply to you. Ta-da! Miss, I don't need a man. If you don't need a man, why you on my channel? Listen, let me make it plain, let me make it clear. Okay? Janice Hilton channel is only for women who need husband. N-E-E-D, husband. I need Mike Thompson. Okay? I need this man right here. I need him. My channel is only for women who need husbands. You don't need a husband. You don't need to be over here. I need him. Okay? I need mine. I have an email from a cousin who shall remain unnamed. I want to read that email to you, and I want to know what you think. Also, shout out to Sister Sandra. I'm going to read her comment. I love that comment, Sister Sandra. Shout out to Sister Sandra. She's in California, so she's still asleep. And I have a comment from this other sister that I am going to read. I want to thank you for your love and your support. I ruffled a lot of feathers yesterday with my video I did about men don't care about your education. I love what somebody says. She said, he that has an ear to hear, let him hear. She said, women are hearing you say, because of Janice, they're hearing you say, don't get a college degree, right? And that is so true, because this is a thing our marriage counselor does for me and Mike. He said, Mike, tell Janice what you're saying. Janice, say to Mike. Mike, repeat what Janice said. What Mike repeat is nothing what I said, but he heard something else, right? This is good. She said, which goes to prove the point that's not why he choose you. Should you get your college education? Yes. Over here at Janice Hilton, I am not one of those women or channels that teach women should not get. Go get your degree, girl. Get your bachelor's, get your master's, get your PhD. What I am saying is, do not lead with that. See, women think men choose us because of our degree. That's not why. We need to nurture those feminine skills. Should you get your degree, go get it. Because you got to take care of yourself until you meet your husband. But also, God has given us gifts and talents that needs to be nurtured. If I didn't have to work to take care of me and Lexi, I would have been a lawyer. I would have went on to law school. I would have gotten my master's and went on to law school. So no, that's not what I'm saying. And even in my comments, I'm like, girl, you need to listen to the video again. You are just insisting that's why they choose you, which is not. Especially for high value men who don't need your money. I've been married 10 years in May. My husband has never one time asked me, baby, I'm going to need half your mortgage. Never. 10 years. 10 years of marriage, I have never paid a single bill in this house. My husband has never said to me, I'm going to need half of the PSC&G bill. I'm going to need half of the mortgage. First of all, I'll be like, what you say? I will be calling Bishop. Bishop, you're not going to believe what Mike said to me. He just asked me if I have the mortgage. That's not who I married. Let me just say, that's not who I married. So My husband don't need me because of my bachelor's degree. And I knew that. See, that's why a lot of you were angry because I wasn't mad at Kevin Samuels and dragging him like a lot of women. A lot of the things he said are things my father taught me about being my father in the faith, being feminine, nurturing your feminine skills. The Apostle Paul said, ladies, let your words be seasoned with love and grace and graciousness. Your words are not seasoned, ladies, when you're trying to snag a husband, when you're walking around, I'm a strong, independent Black woman who don't need a man. Those words are not seasoned with what's going to get his attention. I have an email from a cousin who want to remain unnamed. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. I want to thank you for your love. And I'm going to read Sister Sandra's comment because it's going to tie into why men need us. Okay. I want to remind you that the husband profile is coming very, very soon. I really like this white cover, and I really like that white one. So if you haven't registered, be sure to register. Okay, here's a cousin. Here's a comment from a cousin. I'm just letting you know some of y'all's gonna get upset. Okay. She sent an email. It's long. She says, "Hey, cousin Janice, if you read my comment, please don't say my name because you know how people are." She sent me an email. Plus, I have a white girl's name. You're not going to believe what her name is. And she's 45 years old. And I'm like, girl, your mama did not name you that. I mean, I would have never thought. If she did not say she was a woman of color, I wouldn't have known. Okay. She says, if in your video men don't care about your education, you forgot to mention that white girls were sent to college to get a ring by spring, but Black girls were sent to college because they were strong, independent Black women who don't need a man. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, cousin E. We just gonna call her cousin E, okay? Let me read that again. In your video about men don't care about your education, you forgot to mention that white girls were sent to college to get a ring by spring, but Black girls were sent to college because they are strong, independent Black women who don't need a man. So see, two different purposes, right? So because they were sent to college to get a ring by spring, they were nurturing those feminine skills. They were nurturing how to be a wife. They were nurturing how to attract a husband. They were nurturing how to keep a home. They were nurturing how to be a loving mom. Strong Black girls are, you don't need a man. This is why we should all go to counseling. Because a lot of us, not me, I'm from the island, so my brought up was a little bit different. Have a lot of trauma from our mommies, aunties, and our grandmothers because they were mistreated by their husbands who were supposed to take care of them and protect them. So then they tell us, girl, you don't need a man. Just go to college and get your degree because you don't need a man. She continues, let me add that it's not so much Black woman, but poor Black woman. I've never heard this before. So I need y'all to comment. Have y'all heard this before? She said, let me add that it's not so much Black woman, but poor Black woman. I was raised down south and went through Jack and Jill. I forgot about Jack and Jill, y'all. And went to one of our nation's most prestigious HLBC. As upper class Black girls, Jack and Jill was somewhat a rite of passage. As upper class Black girls, Jack and Jill were somewhat a rite of passage for both boys and girls. And yes, one of the purpose was for us to meet our mates. So yes, along with all the ladies, we were also taught to get a ring by spring. So the upper class Black girls were also taught to get a ring by spring, and we did. So while we were getting our education, we were taught to carry ourselves with class, character, and integrity so that we could, as you say, snag a husband. I'm 45 years old, and when I graduated, all the white girls, Asian girls, Indian girls, and upper class black girls left with husbands. It was only, all caps, only poor black girls that were saying they were strong, independent black women who didn't need a man. And I'm still very much in contact with a lot of the girls who I graduated with, and they are still single. And it's just now, like you said at 40, realizing that they do need a man. With 3 and 4 kids out of wedlock, one friend stopped talking to me because I refused to hook up my good son, my good son, who my husband and I raised to be a good husband and father, with her strong, independent, I don't need a man daughter. My daughter, who is 21 years old, graduated last year and is going to grad school. She has lots of suitors, but I also agree with you about not getting married too young. These kids these days are different. So I told her to snag her husband in graduate school. I said all this to tell you to please keep teaching the truth. You are so on point. I bought all of your books for my daughter and nieces. And I remember you saying you're going to get little Michael and Jack and Jill. So if your husband doesn't have a connection, please let me know. I will get you in. P.S. My husband is also an alpha, and they are truly the best group of men on God's green earth. I love alphas. So I want to know what you think about that. I've never heard that before. I've never heard, I'm going to ask my husband. I've never heard that what she said about it was the poor black girls. It wasn't the girls from the upper class community who were talking about they don't need a man. They were raised to need husbands. Jack and Jill, that's the purpose. So they have this community of this who you're going to marry because his family's up here with our family and and so the girls that the strong independent black girl, now she try you hook up my daughter with your son, and she say, I don't think so. I want to know what y'all think. That was so powerful. We had a very, very good conversation. Now I want to read sister cousin Sandra's comment. And this is going to tie into women thinking that's why they need you. Again, I am not saying not to get your degree. What I'm saying is don't lead with that. That's not why they need you. They need you for your soft skills. They need you for your femininity and your softness. Cousin Sandra said, let me go back over here. Cousin Sandra said, listen to this, y'all. This is powerful. I didn't tie this in too. See, this is why you got to talk to people. Cousin Sandra said, well, let me read C. Perk. Oh, sorry, guys. C. Perk comment. C. Perk comment. She says, well said, C. Perks, Miss Jens. I'm in agreement. It's not about a woman's career and education. It's not that a woman's career and education don't matter, but for higher earning men and men that want to provide, they want to provide and lead, that career and money is low on their totem poll, unfortunately. Fit, feminine, friendly, and cooperative, along with beauty, are most important to most men. Just think about it. The more well off a man is, the less he needs your income. And the more your career is important to you, it makes men feel like his family won't ever be your priority. That's one of the reasons my husband married. He said, I want a wife that is okay with being home. I travel. I want to make sure my kids are home. My kids are not left all over. You're not trying to get on everybody plane trying to go. So I need a wife that's going to be home, take care of my home and my kids. And I commented beautifully and plainly stated, I shared in the comment tab. Sandra, cousin Cassandra, says, C perk, even the terms you listed are debatable. Let us look at one of the terms you mentioned. The term is fit. At this period in our history, an oversized backside is frequently considered to make a lady very attractive in the Black community, especially. Granted, most women in the Black community already have a very nice backside, okay? That is why so many are risking their lives. Listen to this. That is why so many are risking their lives to get those BBLs. By the same token, not all men in that community consider this feature to be what makes a woman beautiful. In fact, some men consider this feature as one that makes a woman obese, and they don't like this. On the other hand, I totally agree with Janice in stating that education and money are not what many high value men seek in a significant other. Of course, they respect an educated woman. By the same token, the qualities cousin Janice mentioned are the things the high value men I know usually seek. In fact, I know a few high value men who are highly skilled professionals. They have also accumulated gross worth in excess of 8 figures. Each has a wife with at least a bachelor's degree, and some come from wealthy families, yet these are not what attracted them to their wives. Instead, at the risk of being redundant, they were attracted by all of the things that cousin Janice just mentioned. Thank you, cousin Janice, for enlightening our audience. We love you. Thank you, babe. She commented, our woman with C perk, our woman with BBLs getting married at a high clip. A high clip, that's your husband. I don't get that part. See, the thing is, all women wants high value men. I don't teach that in my book. I say a good husband. Okay. And that's because I think high value man makes a man is a man that makes over 100,000. That's all they think about. He makes over 100,000. So that's what makes him a high value man. And that's not what make him a high value man. There's 6 or 7 factors that makes a man a high value man. So ladies, no, I am not saying not to. Go get it, girl. Get your bachelor's, get your master's, and get your doctorate and your PhD. You see, cousin E daughter, she's in graduate school, and she said she graduated. She has a lot of suitors, but that's not why they don't go out looking for high value men. I'm talking about. Okay, they don't go out say top of their list is she has to have a PhD. It's soft skills they look for, right? And like cousin E said, a lot of us were sent to college because strong, independent Black women don't need a man. So when you're nurturing strong, independent Black women don't need a man, you don't have time to nurture the soft skills like how to talk to a man, how to attract a man, have the mentality of I need him. I need a man. See, that's a soft skill. I need my husband. is a soft skill. And because I need him, I nurture my soft skills. I nurture why I need him. I nurture why he needs me. Again, I'm a witness, y'all. 10 years. My husband has never in 10 years asked me to pay a bill. Never. Not in 10 years. Not a mortgage. He ain't never asked me for no half a mortgage. Never. The only bill I pay is our health coverage because my health insurance, we're unionized, and my health insurance is half of his. Matter of fact, our health insurance just increased 24%, and I'm crying, and he's like, girl, you don't know how good you got it. Because he's corporate. He's corporate. One of my pay stub would be what he paid for our health insurance. And see, you nurture strong, independent, I don't need a man, and you want. Stacia's a perfect example. I'm telling you, go back and watch Stacia's video. Go back and watch when they were in that wedding gown dress. She's in control. She got the money. She's leading with the money. With her vows, there was nothing about her being a soft woman, a feminine woman. It was all about she's a degreed woman and all of this. And because she wasn't nurturing her soft skill, she wasn't trying to submit to Nate. See, that's a soft skill. Submit to him. Submit to his vision. Respect. Some of y'all can't respect a man. That's a soft skill. Praising him. That's a soft skill. Admiring him. Talking to him nicely. Not disrespecting him. Soft skills. Making a meal. Nurturing him. Encouraging him. My husband and I were having a discussion. He had applied for this position. He didn't get it. They hired one of young out of college, one of them. She made a mess, and then they calling him. And I told him, I don't think so. He was like, baby, you take stuff personal. I said, that's why you need me. He was like, it's business. I said, see, Mike, this is why you need me. Now, if they call you and say, we're going to give you an extra $100,000, then you could think about it. But you need, he busts all laugh. He said, that's why I need you. That's why you need me. See, needing him is a soft skill. I need my husband. And because I need him, I act like I need him. I talk like I need him. I walk like I need him. I take care of this house like I need him. I take care of my babies like I need him. I cook those meals like I need him. I make those beds like I need him. I wash his clothes like I need him. I fold my towels like I need him. I fold his drawers like I need him. See, nurturing those soft skills, those are the things that make a high value man attracted to you, because he wants to be taken care of, and he wants to be adored and respected and submitted and trust and loved and honored. Those are all skills strong, independent Black women who don't need a man don't nurture. You nurture your degree. This is why you walk around. I got 4 degrees. I got 6 cars and 2 houses, $250,000 in the bank. Nothing about why he needs you. Why does he need you? Why should he need you? You should be dripping with so much femininity that he just can't help but to have you in his life. And what you don't understand is those are the things you need to nurture. Nurture you. I guarantee you. Strong. Stacia's going to take 10 years to unlearn. She really wants to. She can really unlearn all of that and then start nurturing her soft skills, how to respect him, how to honor him, how to be supportive. Nate don't want to have a baby until he's making $100,000. Well, I'm going to support him to make that money. But then she's 37 and she don't have time because of the clock. I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think about that email. And let me know what you think about what cousin Sandra said. Beautiful. See, now Black women are getting BBLs. I know it's not only Black women, but that's what we're talking about. BBLs, because you think that's what he wants. You think he wants the big booty. He's just gonna marry you because of your big booty. That's it. No, nothing else. That's why they go get these BBLs, because they think that's the thing that's gonna get him. But how do you keep him? You gonna get his attention, but how do you keep him? I love you. I have to go. Let me know what you think. Oh, it's almost. Love you, Doria. Bye.